All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to look at a very simple problem. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And we're going to learn how to translate 1 plus 1 equals 2 into English, because this is math. So let's break this down and let's treat this as a non-trivial exercise, right? This looks silly, but many students struggle with this, so we're going to go through it. So this number here, let's think of it as like a hieroglyphic symbol. What does it mean? It means 1. Okay, so O-N-E, 1. And then we have this symbol here. Again, what does it mean? It means plus. In math, it is the addition operator, and it also, sometimes when we are saying it in an English sentence, we say and. So, well, hold on now. Suddenly it's not a trivial exercise anymore. This symbol, let's go through it. Here's the different ways you might see it. You might see it be plus, okay? You might see it as and you might see it as the addition operator. Okay. And here we're talking about operator, and that might be another word that we have a question about. Okay. And then we have plus again. I'll just refer you back to our original definition there. 1. And then we have this symbol here. This is very curious. This is the equals sign, okay? Now, let's go through what English words might come up. So first of all, let's jot down equals, since, that's what we just said. But then you might also hear is, I-S, okay, is. And there's actually many more, so I'll write down makes, M-A-K-E-S, becomes, B-E-C-O-M-E-S, and then I'm just going to put a ... that there's a whole lot of words that could refer to this symbol, this hieroglyphic symbol. Now let me just do a ... down here, put a little arrow, and then we have like a fourth thing. This is the equivalence operator. So there's that word operator again. That must be important. And this is the equivalence operator. So just like plus, minus, times, and divide, this is the equivalence operator. And that's not the only equivalence operator. Sometimes you see an equivalence operator with 3 lines, and that means congruence. So it's not merely as simple as it looks on a surface. It's not as simple. And then so we end here with this number 2. Okay, and that's pretty simple. This is number 2. We'll just write 2. We'll make that complicated. I do just want to end with one small note, that this equivalence operator is the equal sign, and sometimes you'll see that with a line through it, just like that, and that means not equals, right? Sometimes you see the equivalence operator with a exclamation point to the left of it. Often you see this in programming. Both of these two things mean not equal to. So, I hope this video did one or two things. No pun intended, since the numbers are 1 and 2. I hope you learned that 1 plus 1 equals 2. If you didn't already know that. And I hope you learned how complex such a simple math problem can be when we start to ask more general analytical questions about the English language equivalent words and what they actually mean subtextually, okay, or beneath the surface. Subtextually means like below the text or beneath the surface or underneath the hood, okay? So hopefully